basement, I've kind of got this bench that I sit on. So this is a lot more comfortable, and I'm enjoying it so far. My camera keeps going in and out of focus for some reason. I tried to do a few test runs of this video just to make sure that the lighting was okay, but the camera kept going in and out of focus every time that I would move just a little bit. So I'm trying my best to remain as still as possible. I am filming this video. This is actually the end of February, but I will not have this uploaded until it'll probably be the first or second week in March, if all goes well. But I don't even know this, like since the end of December, it has taken me that long just to get over all of the stuff, all of the sickness that was going on. I am finally feeling like my normal self and feeling like, I actually want to get out and do things. It has just been a very long few months, and it's really just, I don't want to say depressing, but in some ways it is when I'm not the type of person who just likes to lay around and not do anything, but during the time that I was sick, that's exactly what I did. It was all I could do just to get out of bed some days, and it's just frustrating when, you go to so many doctors and everybody says, oh, it's this, it's that, and they give you all of this medication and nothing works. So I'm very thankful that I was finally diagnosed correctly, and all of that was taken care of, and now I am feeling a lot better. Let's see, I took several different types of medication, and I hate taking medication. I take it to sleep every once in a while because I suffer from insomnia, and it is just terrible. So on the nights when I feel like I just cannot take it anymore, then I do break down and take something. But as far as like being sick goes, if I feel like something is not working and I've given it the right amount of time, then I'll stop taking it. And that's what happened like this last time with me being sick. I knew that the medication was not working because even after being on I think it was like 4 different types, I was feeling worse after being on it for more than a week, and I knew that wasn't right. So I just stopped taking it, and then, would make another doctor's appointment to go in. But I'm telling you, I do not want to ever be that sick again. It was to the point where I was almost just wanting to check into a hospital just so they could run various tests that the doctors didn't and tell me what in the world was wrong with me. And I have a huge fear of hospitals. My anxiety is just really, really bad, even when I go to the doctor, but more so if I'm at a hospital. So for me to want to do that just speaks to how sick I actually was. Everyone around here has been sick, and they've all seemed to have the same thing. All of the symptoms are the same, and everyone that I know, their recovery time has been the same as mine. It's taken them all, a few months just to get back to normal. And so it was just, I feel like the holidays just kind of flew by, and I don't really feel like, I had a good time and everything, but I don't feel like I was able to enjoy them 100% because I've been sick since, the last week in December, and it literally took me until about the 3rd week in February to get over everything. So I know I've mentioned that or talked about me being sick in a lot of my videos lately, but this is going to be the last one, I promise. A lot of you have been asking if I've been feeling better, and so I thought that I would just give you guys an update and let you know that yes, I am better. Unfortunately, one of the side effects from some of the medication still am. I don't know, I'm just having a hard time with it. But I am trying to get rid of that weight. It wasn't like a ton, but it was enough to like affect me and kind of upset me. But anyway, so I'm getting that in check. Let's see what else. I am so disappointed with the weather that we have been having here lately. I think I've mentioned this before, but I don't really care for cold weather unless it snows. I would be so happy if we had just a week of snow. And I mean, I don't want a ton of it, just, like a few inches here and there. But, I don't know. They keep saying that we're gonna get snow here, and then we don't. And the problem with Atlanta is that's the way that it tends to go. They say, oh, you're gonna have snow, or we're gonna have snow, and then they put the stuff on the roads, and everybody gets groceries and freaks out and everything. And then we never get anything. I'd say 9 times out of 10 when they say we're going to get something, we don't. And then what happens is that one time we do get something, people are not fully prepared just because all of the other times the meteorologists have been wrong. But they've been saying, I think there's been at least 5 or 6 times now where they've said that we're going to get a substantial amount, or not a substantial amount, but several inches, and we've got 0. At least not where I'm at. So it kind of stinks, and I'm still hoping. I have about this much hope left that we're going to have snow. I just want even just one. If we could just have one good snowfall before, it warms up, I will be so happy. I was talking to my parents the other night, and I said I just want to roll from one end of our yard to the other in the snow just once a year, and I'll be the happiest person alive. And everybody was laughing because they thought it was funny, but I love snow. I just really do, and I don't know if that stems from me living in Ohio when I was younger, because I do remember being little and going out and playing in the snow, and we have pictures from when my sister and I were really little, and we just built this huge snowman, and he was taller than we were, and I remember that, and I miss that. But at the same time, I also love the weather that we have here in the spring and summer. So I guess you kind of sacrifice, you give up the snow for a warmer spring and warmer summer. But what are you gonna do? Like I said in the beginning of this video, I have not really been up to much lately. My little brother has been looking for a house, and I've been kind of helping him with that, so that's been exciting. I'm very proud of him and just very excited for him that he's taking this next step in his life. And it's just crazy to think, though, because he's always going to be my little brother, and he moved out of my parents' house like months ago. I think it was in July when he moved out, and he's been renting with one of his friends. But the fact that he's getting his own house and buying his own house is just, I'm just so proud of him. So I've been looking for him and with him at houses. There was one house that he found that he absolutely loved. Like, my whole family loved it. It was huge, and it was a house that was in foreclosure, and the price was just great for it. So he had a contract on it and everything. And we had a lot of rain here. Let's see, I think it was about 2 weeks ago when all of this happened. And so he had the inspector come out, and they do the inspection before everything can be cleared with the loan and all that. And the inspector found that there was black mold growing behind one of the walls in the basement of this house. So that was not good. And then they did something in the ceiling, and they detected black mold like all in the ceiling that someone had pretty much just tried to cover up. And so it would have been, he gave us an estimate as far as what needed to be done with that house, and it would have easily been $30,000 to fix everything. And some of the things were small, Like, for instance, this was an older house, and there was no lining in the chimney, which meant that he could not use the fireplace, or you risk the attic catching on fire, basically. But, that's not that big of a deal. He could have gone back later and added the lining to the chimney if he wanted to, or not even, worried about it. As long as he didn't use the fireplace, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But after finding out about the black mold growing all in the basement, and when I say all in the basement, I literally mean it was horrible. When the inspector showed us, like, we could not even believe it. We had been down there a couple of times on our own prior to that day, and there was nothing there. So all of this just kind of came up within the last 2 weeks, since it's been raining, and I guess just really all of the moisture in the air, I guess, made it worse. I don't know. But something interesting is that when we first went to see the house, they had the attic fan, like the whole house fan, on, and it was that way for at least a week until someone shut it off. But we're thinking that's probably why they had that fan on, is to kind of air out the house, because there was no odor. You know how you can kind of have like a musty, you can kind of smell mold when it's in a house, but we didn't even smell any of that. So we think that's why they had the house fan on. But anyway, my brother did not end up getting that house, and he's still looking, so hopefully, I told him by June I had a feeling that he would find the right house for him. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that that happens, because I know that he's tired of renting, and it'll be good for him. He's kind of like me. He's very independent and just likes to kind of do his own thing, and in some ways just kind of be left alone for most of the time. So having his own place will be really good for him, I think. We are counting down the days until our beach trip in June. I feel like I was just talking about this time last year. It just seems like time has gone by so fast. But yeah, I just cannot wait. I am hoping that Lexi gets to go, and Savannah, but there's a possibility that my brother-in-law will not get that time off from work. So if that happens, I'm going to ask my sister if we can just take Lexi with us for the week, but I don't know that she'll go with that. Maybe she will, I don't know. I think the most time Lexi has spent with us, like back to back, has been 3 days, and that's when my sister was in the hospital. But I don't know, she might let her go for a week. Hopefully she will, because I would hate for her to miss that trip. She had so much fun last year. She got sick the very last day, but other than that, she had a lot of fun. What else? I feel like I'm always saying, and I hate that, because I don't do that when I'm speaking to people in real life, but I guess that's just, I don't know why it's something that I do when the camera's on. I recently went to Bath and Body Works and picked up a ton of new body sprays and lotions, and so I decided to go through everything, all of my lotions and body sprays and perfumes that I had in my closet, just to kind of make room for these. I literally counted out 35 bottles that I got rid of. Well, I didn't get rid of them. I gave some of them to my sister, and then I donated the others to girls that are in foster care. So I got rid of those, and I have at least 50 bottles of perfume and body spray left. It's just, I really have a bad addiction. And I will use it, 10 times, and then I don't use it anymore. It's so weird. I don't know why I do that. And it's not that I don't like the fragrance or the smell. It's just, every time I see something that I think smells good, I feel like I have to have it. I don't know why. But my sister was very thankful for the stuff that I gave her, so I'm glad that someone will be able to use it. We have been planning a trip to Disney World for the last, I don't know, couple of weeks. January of 2016. So that's the plan for now. And I think what we're going to try to do is go to all of the parks. Yeah, that's our plan for right now. And the tickets that we're going to get, you can buy a 3-day pass for the same price as a 5-day pass. So we're just going to do that and go to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and then Hollywood Studios. And then I think we'll go back to Animal Kingdom one day. And then we're also going to buy passes to Universal and Islands of Adventure. So we're already counting down for that. I told Chris that literally every day I'm going to be thinking about it until we go back, because that's like my home away from home. I love Disney World, and if I was in Florida, then I would definitely have like a yearly pass. That's how much I enjoy it. What else? I feel like there was something else I was going to talk to you all about. Oh yeah, St. Patrick's Day is coming up very soon. Very, very soon. So, I don't know if you all celebrate or anything, but my family goes all out and we're all decked out in our green, and we go to O'Charlie's, which is a restaurant here, to eat every St. Patrick's Day. And it's a big deal. They have green beer. They put food coloring in their beer just for that day, so it's really cool. I don't drink beer, but my stepdad and then my brother-in-law, they do. My brother, I shouldn't say that my brother drinks because he's underage, so no, my brother does not drink. He's not going to drink at a restaurant, obviously. But, yeah, so the guys in the family, they get a big kick out of that. I don't drink alcohol hardly at all. It's very rare that I do, and when I do, I don't drink beer. But it's cool, just on St. Patrick's Day, just to, I don't know, go there and have our family time and then get the green beer. Alright guys, I feel like I've rambled on enough, and I'm really glad that I decided to do this video as opposed to the quotes video, just to talk to you all and, I don't know, kind of catch you guys up on stuff. I hear my phone going off in the other room, and my guess is that it's probably my mom, so I better wrap this video up.